back on the road again, headed to Foxwoods. I've got loaded up with some gas, stopped off at the pharmacy to get something, and did one of my favorite things. Picked up some half-price holiday candy, got some Nerd Gummy clusters and some heart-shaped Reese's. You know, nothing wrong with a little half-price candy to show yourself some love. Now I'm on the road, headed to Foxwoods. Head there for 2 nights. Hopefully win something big. I don't know. Gonna do a big live stream, trying to bonus on every bet. We'll see how it goes. I'm huffing even more puff. What else? I'm gonna talk a little bit about players cards, the importance of playing with them. So when I go to Foxwoods, I know my room's always comped. Pretty much anything I charge, meals, etc., is comped. I know that because just of my history based on my play there. So, really important to play with your player's card. Not only that, but the other perk, because I do travel to casinos and I don't really enjoy having a ton of money on me when I travel. So one of the big advantages at Foxwoods is if you are one of their higher levels, platinum or diamond, you get free cash advance. So I can go to the casino with little to no money, go up to the cashier, pull out as much money as I want, and I don't have to travel with the money. And then the other thing they'll do, as long as you're playing with your card and they can see a history of your play, is at the end of the trip, you can go up with your cash and your card and have them write you a check. So these are just perks that a lot of casinos will offer, such as the free cash advance. Some of them, they'll do check cashing. Every casino is a little bit different, but a lot of times to get this stuff for free, you need to be a higher level. So play with your player's card. Don't overplay to try to hit these levels. I used to be diamond at Foxwoods. I'm platinum now just because I was not going as often. And, you know, there's still a lot of perks you get being platinum. I might get to diamond again. It just sort of depends. It's resets every 6 months. Never overspend or over gamble just to hit status. You know, if you're very close and the perks are good enough to get to a higher tier level, it can be worth doing, and that sort of depends on what sort of perks you're looking for. At Foxwoods, you do get a discount pretty much everywhere, like at food or different things, based on your tier level. So if you're not getting something comped, or if you're like, I don't know, they have an outlet mall. Honestly, I've never shopped there. I know you can use points and different things. I'm not sure if their discount applies, but it's good to always like understand the benefits of each tier level and don't chase it unless you're close and it really makes sense for you. I mean, it's always nice to be in the top tier, but it's not worth losing a lot of money just to have it. Well, that's my PSA on don't gamble more than you can afford to. One thing I do always try to do when I go to Foxwoods, though, is go to the spa, get a massage. My usual guy's on vacation, so I'm seeing someone new, but they're all great there, so I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Sit in the sauna for a bit, just relax. It's a nice break from gambling, too, when you're there for a few days. It's good to take a break from the gambling. I like the spa. Some people will go and do other things. Anyways, just hopefully hit something really big. Last time I was there, I hit 12,000 on blackjack progressive off camera, of course. I want to hit something huge on camera this trip, but I'm not going to aggressively gamble just to do that. I just want it to happen naturally. So here's hoping, fingers crossed. Time to put my sunglasses on because the sun is finally out. really wanted to sponsor me, that would be amazing. I go through these very quickly. So if anyone has the hookup at Bubbly, let me know. What is your favorite GPS app to use when you drive? When I am driving somewhere I know, I like to use Waze. I like it for, where are the cops, where's the traffic, all the different things. Even though Google is doing that now as well, and I know their own, both by Google, they are different. So I like it for that. But I think, if I don't know where I'm going and I really want directions, Waze is horrible. I will use Google Maps if I'm trying to figure out where to go. For instance, I know how to get to Foxwoods. I do it all the time. I don't actually need GPS for it. I just like to know about the traffic and whatnot. And I get in the car, I set up Waze, and it's telling me to go this really weird way, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I double checked on Google. Google told me to go the regular way. So I'm like, okay, there's nothing crazy. And it keeps resetting, wants me to go this different way. Finally, it accepts the way I'm going, that I want to go. And the estimated time to arrival drops 15 minutes. And I'm like, what were you thinking? Why were you telling me to go this way? That was going to take me 15 minutes longer, was out of the way, made no sense. I just don't understand it. Maybe somebody has the answer to that. But that's my strategy. If I know where I'm going, I use Waze. If I need actual directions, I'll use Google. I've heard Apple Maps is better now, but I've never been a fan. I never use it. I don't know. You use it? Is it good? Is there something else I'm missing? Another app? This is the home stretch of the drive to Foxwoods. It's about 10 miles of back roads once you get off the highway. And I'm driving behind this taxi from Worcester, Massachusetts. And yes, it said Worcester. And I'm just thinking to myself, who's taken a taxi all the way from Worcester to Foxwoods? Clearly someone who wants to get there badly. And I'm also wondering, how much is this taxi ride costing? Maybe it's just a high roller who didn't feel like hiring a car service or driving themselves. But it was just a good laugh and something that kept me entertained on my last little bit of the drive. But it's a beautiful property, basically in the middle of nowhere, and quite enjoy it. Gonna put in a little very quick room tour here for you. And now that I'm at Foxwoods, it's time to gamble and hope I win some money. That'd be great, huh? All right, well, I'm getting ready to head home from Foxwoods, and this was one of my worst casino trips ever. I won't give too much away because I don't know the timing of when this will come out first content. I definitely had some really great videos on the slots, and then I did a live stream and things kind of went downhill, so if you saw that, you know. And then I tried to make it back on blackjack, and it was brutal. I obviously had a really big win the last time I was here with $12,000, and I had been having a really good few months gambling. I was up the last few months, and I kind of knew bad luck was coming. That's just the nature of gambling. You go on runs. You're always going to lose more than you win, and this one hurt a little bit. Yeah, the blackjack off camera, which always hurts when I lose off camera because I'm not filming. But, I got to go home, shake it off, because tomorrow I got to go back to the casino in New Hampshire to go film some more table games. So it's the nature of gambling. You're going to lose more than you win. It hurts when it's a big loss. And I just got to hope it doesn't turn into a losing streak because I really would not like that. But we move on. All right, don't mind me. I have a cough drop in my mouth because I seem to be losing my voice a little bit. But getting ready, just waiting that valet for my car. It's actually empty in here. When I got here, it was insane. It was the Monday of President's Day week, and I thought people would be leaving, but I guess it's school vacation week, and it has been packed here. The pool was crazy when I went up to the spa for my massage. But it's nice and quiet and empty now that I'm leaving. You know, the drive home after a loss, they're usually the hardest, but today on the last day, I actually started off rough, but I actually came back, and it wasn't so bad of a day, so I'm just trying to ride that feeling, that momentum, take it into tomorrow when I go hit the tables again, and just try to, like, wash off this bad luck. And we'll see, but long ride home, either way. All right, just got home. Thankfully the drive wasn't as bad as I thought it might be, but I still have to do a video for tomorrow. I did a pretty good job getting ahead on editing before the trip, but I didn't edit a video for tomorrow yet. I typically try to do a table games video every morning and then a slot video in the afternoon 2 to 4 times a week. But every so often I end up just doing a slot video in the morning instead, because maybe I get a little behind on editing and it's a lot easier to put out a slot video. They usually take very little editing, whereas the table games videos, because I do the stats on them, are super intense, take a lot of time. So that's my plan. Hopefully I can then catch back up for the next day and maybe get ahead a little, but I also have to go film more videos tomorrow. So that's it for this first vlog I'm doing, this behind the scenes stuff. So I really appreciate it if you can make sure you're subscribed to this channel, as well as the Emma Gambles channel, which has all the gambling content, and then make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also comment, do you like this? Are there other things you want to see on this channel? Let me know. I'm sort of just doing this as I go about my days, heading to casinos, what's going on. Don't really do anything special out of my way for this. It's really just what I'm doing. But if there's other things you want to see, I'm open to suggestions, so just let me know. And thanks for watching. Have a good one. Should I do bloopers? Maybe I should do bloopers. Look, I'm in a parking lot. In the words of the great Robin Sparkles, blah, blah, blah. In the words of the great Robin Sparkles, let's go to the mall, everybody.